Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Okay, so in today's episode, we're gonna do another quick. It's gonna be a quick, short video. Okay, so if you guys remember, this here is the Calypso car that we received earlier in the year, and I think this guy initially came in just for color change because the color was wrong. The Calypso color was wrong. It was more purplish. And if you guys scroll further down the videos, you'll actually see that it was very purplish. So anyway, starting on assessment of the vehicle, if you guys recall, we found a lot of rust on this car, and we found rust in odd areas. And we were still busy with the transition of moving the two shops. So we decided to tackle the rust in the front. Anyway, we started moving further and further and further and digging in further. Where engine had to come out, drivetrain had to come out, interior had to come out, carpets, seats, the whole shenanigan had to come out. I see that even the heater box is out. So a lot of stripping basically down. The only thing that's left on this guy is the fuel lines, the fuel tank, and the rear suspension. Other than that, it's basically a shell. And what we should have actually done is lifted this car up, put it under the rotisserie, done the undercarriage as well, and called it a day. But anyway, we are. So we finally got paint on the car, and she came out quite well. There is a couple of dust imperfections here and there, but really, I think the color came out good. I think the Calypso looks good. The color seems to be spot on. We had a spot on the other side there, and we've just given it a buff. So we've gone with our base coat, clear coat method on here. Before we go to color, we're gonna go through a nice camera run on the colors so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Remember, this car had floorboard issues all the way from here up to the firewall, and then it had a whole lot of rust patches. But when I say rust patches, it was rust holes all on the firewall and underneath the fuse box area. So this is basically floorboard remanufactured. We've resealed in certain places. Done, sorted out. Chassis legs. Oh yes. We got to the point where the minute we started stripping motor out, we actually saw on the cross member that rust chunks started coming out on the chassis legs. So that's common to what we're seeing now. And this was actually the first vehicle that we built chassis legs on. And we've had to reconstruct. You guys, I think I put up a video. Yeah, there was an update video as well, and that's further down in the channels. But we've reconstructed both chassis legs. We've had to mic the car up, make sure that the car is straight, measure up, because that's where your cross member goes onto. So if you get that lining up wrong, your motor sitting skew, your gearbox is sitting skew, and so on like that. Your wheels are going to sit back and forth. It's a whole balls up. We've resealed where we could, or where we worked. We got the original sealer look in place. We've given the engine bay a clear coat finish. Look, and on this guy here, it might seem a little much, but if you look at the detail in here, I think it'll do. We know, everybody knows the car has been resprayed before, so we're not going to hide it away. I think it'll just, once the motor and everything is in and the guy's cleaned up, it'll actually have a good look and feel to it. The one thing that I am going to opt for is that we are going to replace the rubbers. So I would like to replace grommets and just the detail of things. Remember, this is not a full restoration vehicle. So I'm not going to be electroplating. I'm not going to be powder coating. We're not doing suspension. We basically put him back up here. But what we are going to do is we are going to have the car cleaned up properly and detailed. I am going to get to washing the carpets before they go in. And then I'm going to have to look at resealing the mats. So we managed to salvage this side of the mats. But on the driver's side, we haven't. We're going to reseal the car properly, get the rubber mats in, get the firewall mats in, get the seats in, your carpets in, get the dashboard back in, heater boxes, get everything tested, get the sunroof rails back in. So if you guys look here, this is how far a spray job goes. We don't really mask off anyway. We didn't come fully into the interior, but all your rails are out. Your cables are out. We've gone as far as possible. We even picked up rust on the inside of the rail, and that is seen too. Then we've also had rust in the boot area. and that's why we've given a coat of paint as well. And yeah, have a look at the paint. You guys can see here, I've got some light on it, so we have got some dust particles on it, but that's on the clear, and we'll be able to cut it out. But car came out quite good. So just stay tuned for the complete build. I think there is one change that I'm going to request the owner of the car to do, and that's on the IS wheel. They've got a lip on it, and it's like a polished lip, and we've actually got to get that changed, and I think that just throws this car off. So we're going to go with a clean finish, with a nice matte finish, or the standard finish, and just keep that look going. So this car should look as OEM as can be. Get the kit fitted on, and then yeah. So this is very similar to the red car that we done, the Zenova red car that went brilliant red. Very similar build to that, and that car came out very well. So let's give it a month or two, and let's get this car together, and hopefully we do another night shoot. Quickly, I'm going to be doing an update on the competition. So we're still trying to finalize it. Stay tuned for that. I'm hoping that can run out maybe by Sunday, Monday. And yeah, I think that's it. Guys, anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this short one here quickly. You guys know what to do, like, subscribe, and share. And enjoy. Cheers.